The question is, what is the interpretation of Amrit Vela? In my early days, I wanted Amrit Vela to mean any time, because it meant that I didn't have to get up in the morning. I desperately wanted Amrit Vela to mean that. But Gurbani defines Amrit Vela by using this example of the bird who wakes up at Amrit Vela. Papila bolya, right? In the early hours of Amrit Vela, the songbird sings. So the Guru uses the example of the bird that sings at the early hours of the morning to say that's what Amrit Vela is. And interestingly, the word Amrit Vela doesn't actually appear too many times in Gurbani. There's only a handful of places where it comes Amrit Vela, Amrit Vel, right? The early hours. But what I wanted to do in my earlier days is, Amrit Vela is any time that I'm remembering Gurbani. And that's a great way to say, well, I don't really want to get up in the morning. But in reality, Gurbani is saying that when you wake up in the morning, can your first thought be about divinity? Can your first thought be about oneness? Look at this line here, which defines a Sikh. Gur Satgur ka jo Sikh khaye, so palke ut har naam tyaye. What we translate that to mean as the Gursikh wakes up and does his Nitnem. That's not what the Guru is saying. Guru is saying, as soon as you wake up, har naam tyaye. What is your first thought? That's what the Guru is challenging you. He's saying, the real Sikh, as soon as he wakes up, his first thought is har naam, is the divine name, is the divine awareness. People like me, our first thought is to look at our phone. We wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I do. I start looking for messages, right? Because my first thought is about me, about myself, me Simran. The real Gursikh, their first thought is about you Simran. So Amrit Vela is actually important. It's built into this system, into the Guru's tradition of waking up early. And that's why when you wake up in the morning, the first thing your mind does is to list out all the things that it needs to do straight away. Yeah? Your mind starts telling you all the priorities. The Guru is saying, if you want to meditate, you need to wake up earlier than your mind. Earlier than your priorities. I'll give you a perfect example. When I wake up in the morning, I'm already thinking about what time do I need to drop the kids to school. Right? So if I wake up at, let's say, 6 o'clock and I need to drop the kids to school, I only have that much time. I know I need to get ready and I know I need to get the kids ready and then get them in the car and drop them to school. What the Guru is saying is, that's not Amrit Vela. Amrit Vela is prior to your priorities. Before your priority starts. If your priority starts at 6 o'clock because you know how much time it takes for you to get ready and to get to work, then Amrit Vela is the time before that, where you don't need to think about your daily priorities, where you can really just focus on meditating. Try meditating at 6 o'clock when you're getting late. Can't be done. One eye is on the clock. If you're closing your eyes, one eye is trying to open to check how much time you have left. So you need to wake up in plenty of time. If ever you wake up slightly late and you think, I got 10 minutes, I can quickly do some meditation, it's the worst 10 minutes. You're trying to do Ekunkar Satanam Karta, just race through it. And unfortunately, a lot of people are very comfortable just doing that, quickly racing through it. But you're missing something. You're missing something in the beauty of those words. So the Guru is saying, before your priorities start, wake up early. Wake up in sufficient time. That's your Amrit Vela. Notice how I'm not giving you a specific time. I don't know what time you need to go to work. I'm not going to say it has to be 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock. What I'm saying is, when do your priorities start? Wake up in sufficient time before that you can actually meditate without needing to have one eye on the clock.